While everybody's talking about the Sol ETF announcement, everybody seems to be forgetting that the ETH ETF is literally around the corner. Within a few days, we will see a launch. Now, this cycle is dominated by memes. That's no question. ETF is coming on Ethereum. Memes are massively down on Ethereum. So it just gives me an idea of how cool it would be to start accumulating ETH memes now. And I know it might sound crazy, but I definitely think that getting into ETH memes right now before the ETH ETF launch can be a very lucrative play for the next 2-3 months. Guys, this is exactly what I'm going to talk about in this show. I'm going to give you 8 memes that I think you should buy before the ETH ETF launch, and that could yield you massive rewards. Now, there is a billion ways to make money in crypto, and I'm on a mission to find them all. My name is Fefe, and the best part is if I find any opportunity like this one, I'm going to share it with you. So if I make money, you can make money too. If that sounds good, please smash the subscribe button if you are a new viewer. I'm watching you. Please smash the subscribe button. But if you like this content, smash the like as well. I appreciate if you do. And also, let me know in the comment section if you like this show, if you took any value out of it. Now, let's jump into it. As we've seen before, or we've just seen VanEck Solana trust application. That means that this is not news, actually. So we knew there was going to be a Solana ETF that is coming, but everybody's losing their minds and completely forgetting that the ETH ETF is literally around the corner. By July 4th, other estimates says that it will come around July 2nd. Now, again, that makes me think that Ethereum is that makes me think that this is the time to start buying ETH. And what do you buy on ETH? So the reason why I'm thinking to buy memes, first of all, because memes are dominating this cycle, but also if you look at the total market cap of the ETH ecosystem, it's about 470 billion. That means that 470 billion, including everything, including stables, including ETH, and all the other tokens. But if you look deeper in there, you will see that of the Ethereum ecosystem, of this 470 billion, about 413 billion is Ethereum itself. And then there are a bunch of stables as well that take a lot of this. So I actually created this table here. And if you minus from the top 100 coins, if you minus Ethereum and stables on Ethereum, you end up with about $41 billion total market cap, which are the layer 2s and all the other coins in the ETH ecosystem. Out of those, about 18 billion is memes. So about 40 to 45% is what we're talking about with memes, which is still substantial to what we thought, like, okay, ETH memes are dead. Absolutely not. So let me just give you my thoughts and my picks. Obviously, no financial advice. You do what you want to do. I do think these coins can be great. So let's go. Number 1 is MAGA coin, or Make America Great Again. Now, it's obviously just a movement on MAGA, Make America Great Again. Trump, we saw the debate today, which is obviously, I think, I don't even have to mention who won that debate or like how that whole thing went. If you haven't seen it, you have to check it out. I actually followed through with my tweets, so there's a link in the description to my Twitter. Go and check it out and give me a follow if you like what you see. But MAGA is a Make America Great Again token. Meme coin. What is interesting to see here, obviously they have a great website, but the reason why I think they can be very good, and especially Trump calling himself the crypto president can potentially pick this up, is because they actually do donations. So it's not just a meme coin that comes in and just, they think it's fun and is great, but they also have some kind of utility. There is over $1.6 billion in US dollars that has been donated through this token as donations. They do host spaces, and the last space is Roger Stone attended, who is the former advisor for Trump. So they are making waves in the place. If you look at the token, I do think it's a little bit expensive at 359 million market cap. But if you consider the fact that it's down 65%, and you consider the fact that the debate was just concluded, the first debate, and you consider the fact that Trump's chances of winning has went up drastically, I still think if Trump wins, this can go to $1 billion or above, especially throughout his presidency. So I do think this can be a great play, even if it's just a 3-4x in the next 12 months. I do think this is a great play. Let's go to number 2. Trump. It's not going to be all 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 memes, but we have to talk about because of the debate as well. Super Trump Coin. This is a Trump coin, basically supporting Trump. It goes all the way on. It's playing into the Trump and MAGA narrative. It's relatively new, so it's been launched in March, which is compared to the MAGA coin that was launched last year. August is still fairly new, but supports Trump's. And the best thing is that they have giveaways going on. They have a pretty cool website as well. They have been featured on Banter before. I actually just got to know this. I didn't know them before, but when I was doing the research, what coins could be interesting, I got to know this. You can look up their website, but what is interesting is that they do a giveaway now. So you can go onto their Twitter and just fill this in. Which top tier centralized exchange will Trump list next? If you get it right, you vote and you are able to win their tokens. Now the token is actually at a decent valuation. It's a 28 million market cap. If they are able to pull this up in marketing, it is building up liquidity as well. It came down massively. It came down like, again, 62%. If you want to take a punt at it, if you think Trump has a chance, I do think all Trump coins will, or most of the Trump coins will fly. So this can be a great play. Now, number 3 is 𝗕𝗣𝗘𝗙, and this is not 𝗕𝗣𝗙. Don't mistake the two. It's not 𝗕𝗣𝗙. This is 𝗕𝗣𝗘, and the reason why this is interesting for me, I'm heavily invested, by the way, in 𝗕𝗣𝗘, and I love 𝗕𝗣𝗘 and 𝗕𝗣𝗅 and the whole idea behind. And I won't have time to go deep dive into why 𝗕𝗣𝗘 and 𝗕𝗣𝗅 is big, but 𝗕𝗣𝗘 is basically the OG 𝗕𝗣𝗙. It's been launched in 2016. It's been drawn on Paint back then. I don't even know if you're watching this, you might not even know what Paint is as a software on Windows. But anyway, it's quite old. But the important stuff about this is that they wanted to give utility to the coin, and they gave utility by partnering up with 𝗕𝗣𝗅 and reducing supply through a burning mechanism with 𝗕𝗣𝗅. Which is like a very, very advanced AI project. What is pretty cool, and I want to show you, is their website. So they have this website. You can stake 𝗕𝗣𝗘 to get 𝗕𝗣𝗅 as well, which is pretty cool. For every 500 𝗕𝗣𝗘 that you stake, you get, I think, one base token. But they have this website, and you can go in as a guest simply. This is a proper website. So it's not like it's not a Windows desktop. This is a website, and it's actually working. So when I say working, you can play games on the website. I don't know. Again, I don't know how old you are, but if you are old enough, you have played this game at least once in your life on your mom's office or whatever that is. And you can go and play on these. You can open DEX tools from there. So it's a pretty decent website. And again, it has decent utility. Let's look at the token as well. This is what I said. Yeah, one base per 500 𝗕𝗣𝗙 per day. That is pretty cool. I wrote a complete thread actually on this. There is a link in the description to my thread. Why 𝗕𝗣𝗙? Again, I don't want to spend more time on this because it's a meme show. But if you go down, you can read everything about the relationship between 𝗕𝗣𝗙 and 𝗕𝗅. The token is also fairly not overvalued, but fairly high market cap. It's at 413 million. I do think though, because their relationship, there is $500 million worth of tokens logged by stakers. So I do think that this has legs. Now, whether it's a 2x, 3x from here, I don't know, we have to see. But by buying 𝗕𝗣𝗙, you're not only buying the OG 𝗕𝗣𝗘, but you are actually able to get 𝗕𝗅𝗔𝗡 tokens as well. Now we have to talk about Mog. Guys, we have to talk about Mog. You probably have seen these glasses, these guys with these, and girls with these crazy glasses, as you see here. This is Mog, the first culture coin, the largest cat coin as well in the crypto space. The basic idea here is that Mog Coin mugs other coins. It's much cooler than other coins as well. But it's pretty cool that this coin was launched completely by the community from the ground up. So they built it up from nothing, coming from culture, mugging culture with the glasses. It has a pretty cool thing. I heard from Gustavo, the reason why they have these glasses is because they see the future. The future is bright, and that's why they have these glasses. It's so bright. The future is so bright. They can't bear it, and they wear these glasses. What is pretty cool is that in the code is written that this coin mugs all other coins. So this is the Mog Coins code here, and you see that it's written in line 6. This coin mugs all other coins, which is pretty cool. Mog is at about 700 million, 681 million market cap. It actually had a very decent run. It's actually pretty nicely up, and it's up at 160%. I do think, you know, the dog coins are up. Doge is at like 18 billion. I do think that cats will have their season. I do believe that this can be an interesting play going into this bull, regardless of Ethereum or not Ethereum. Cats probably will do very well in this bull market. Even if this thing goes to like Pepe levels at 5 billion-ish, 4-5 billion-ish, do you believe it has like 3, 4, 5x in it easy this bull, if we believe that cats will dominate. Now, let me bring you a very interesting project, which is BiaoQuin. Okay, they are our sponsors for today's show. But the reason why I'm bringing them here is not only because they're sponsors, but because they are actually cool. So this is a Chinese meme. The reason why I also think this could be very relevant and interesting is because more and more we see China and Asia is opening up for crypto more and more and more. Now, this meme is, I don't know if you've seen this before. I actually have come across this many times before. And this is a proper Asian meme. Like, it's culture coin, just like Mog, in the Asian market. Now, the name is BiaoQuin, and BiaoQuin means funny images shared in online communication. That's what the actual word means. It comes from Biao, which means express, and Qing means emotion. Yeah, I know I speak fantastic Chinese, but that's what it is. So what is interesting is that this meme is widely shared on like WeChat and QQ and all the other Chinese platforms, social media. They have a pretty cool website. First of all, obviously, you have all the stuff, so you can look at their X account from the website, which is also worth following, by the way. All the memes obviously show up here, but they have a pretty cool account. You can join their Telegram from here as well. You can read the story as well here. It says, BiaoQuin is the most famous panda in the world and the true OG of Asian memes that you can trade on Uniswap. But I'm going to show you something cool on the website a little bit later, or join the community. You see where they are. They are already listed on BitGet, Maxi, Bitmart, and BingX, so there are wide options to trade it. You go down here, funny pandas dancing. You can copy the address as well, but this is where it gets very interesting. You can come down here, and they actually have a built-in. I haven't seen this with a meme before, which is pretty professional in my opinion, is that you don't have to go and copy the address and then paste the address and whatnot. You can literally just come here, connect your MetaMask through here, which is the 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙 interface from Uniswap. So it's not an additional security risk to do this on their website. It's literally just an 𝗕𝗟𝗙 thing here on their website, and you can buy the coin directly from their website, which is also reducing, you know, I always talk about security risk and whatever. You have to copy the address, you're gonna mess up the copy and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. And here is something I want to show you now. This is pretty awesome. They have this BiaoQuin generator. So they have this meme generator. You can browse, or you can drag and drop your picture here of yourself or family members, your friends, or whatever, if you know what I mean. I'm not urging you to do that, but you know, it's kind of funny. So you can do that. You can upload it here, and it will generate a meme like this with your picture or the picture of the person who you uploaded this from. So, okay, so it's actually, the reason why I'm actually bullish on it, number one, is because this is a widely known meme in Asia. If we do believe Asia, as we see, Asia is opening up, and if we think that the ETH ETF is coming, which we also know, and if we think and we know that the memes are dominating this market, this could be a very interesting play. The Martini guy also pushing it, very bullish on it. The chart does look decent. It's 11 million FDV, which is absolutely nothing in my opinion. If we're looking at a Chinese market, it's down 80% from the highs. Everything took a massive beating. They have almost $900,000 in liquidity logged, which is pretty cool. What is interesting about it is that they have been listed on Maxi, and they have been listed on BitGet, and BitGet doesn't list everything like Maxi. So this is very bullish in my opinion, and especially that they listed a project with a market cap of 11 million FDV. I'm definitely bullish on it. Check it out. There is all the links in the description. Go and generate your meme and let me know. Share it with me. Twitter, I would love to see you generating these memes. Yeah, check them out. I do think it's great. Definitely worth taking a punt and then seeing where it goes with the whole ETH meme narrative. And now I think it's time to talk about a dog. We're talking about 𝗕𝗟𝗙. Okay, 𝗕𝗟𝗙 is a dog. 𝗕𝗔 is coming from Shiba Inu, the breed Shiba Inu. It's basically an experiment. It was a whole experiment driven by a crypto community. They wanted to build this decentralized, community-driven everything, including everything. Now, the whole thing was built on Ethereum, but they built their own layer 2 chain. Now, massive developments, completely community-driven. Shiba Inu was created in 2020 as an experiment to foster an online community. You could say that it's been a success. The token is very, very, very expensive. It's a 17 billion market cap, but I do believe that this is the meme for the rich. So I do believe that if you want to allocate some serious cash into memes and you don't want to risk that much, I definitely think that something like Doge or 𝗕𝗔 or one of these bigger memes that's been around for quite some time now can be great play. Probably you're not going to pull a 10x on this or 5x, but if you want to steal exposure to the meme space, you can buy a dog, you can look at 𝗕𝗔. I think it has had a great initiative behind. Very, very, very big community, so definitely something to look out for. Next up is 𝗧𝗔. Now, this is interesting for me, and the reason it's interesting for me is so 𝗧𝗔 is a brand of these nicotine pouches. So the idea is that you don't have to smoke a cigarette. You can put this pouch under in your mouth, and then you get this nicotine rush in your body, and it's pretty cool. Now, I tried it one time. I was a little bit like out of space at that time and just tried it. So I don't really remember how it was. But what is interesting about this coin is that they, first of all, this is the culture, and I can't play the sound, unfortunately, because we're gonna get a copyright. And this is the whole culture behind 𝗧𝗔. Let me just show you the video. It's much better. It's much better with the actual music, but it's still good. But here is something that got my attention big time, and that is that Tucker Carlson actually is bullish on this specific product. And I'm gonna get to the token in a second.
I was like, I think I'm all in. So we drove to 7-Eleven and I stocked up. I got all the different flavors, coffee. They have a lot of intriguing flavors, I would say, but I stuck with spearmint, and it's been a massive life enhancer. I'd really recommend it to you.
So he's actually pretty bullish. Now, the reason why it's also, when we did the research for this video, I was like, I have to try this again. So today I'm going to go and get one of these boxes of pouches, and I'm going to try how it is. But what is interesting is that there was a launch of this token, but it's not the brand who launched it. Okay, so it's just a random dude launched this coin, and it got quite big attention, and they got sued. They wanted to be the company 𝗧𝗔 wanted to sue this guy, but eventually it's literally just coming out yesterday that April 2024 I received a cease and desist from Philip Morris International, the 140 billion tobacco, detailing that the meme coin 𝗧𝗔 must cease exist. Okay, so the whole idea here is that he has gotten the cease and desist, that he has to kill the project, but because there was no entity to sue, welcome to crypto, they simply dropped the case and the coin can survive. Now, this is why it's interesting here as well. Number one, it has a market cap or FDV about 25 million, which is interesting because they literally just dropped the case, and that means that there is a new drive to start working on the project. The project has actually been quite successful, so it reached decent highs, and there was massive community behind. Now I also see that it's number 18 on the trending list, probably because they have the lawsuit dropped. So if you want to get involved, I do think this is a great buy. Here it's down massively. It's down like 80-90%. I do think this can have legs, especially because of the culture behind. They have $1.4 million worth of liquidity locked, so definitely something to look at. Now here, last but not least, 𝗕𝗅𝗚. 𝗕𝗅𝗚 is very simply put, this is Vitalik's cat. The founder of Ethereum, this is his cat. Now, he has 5.3 million followers. He has posted about, not the token, but he has posted about his cat. He loves his cat, whatever. We know how the guy operates and whatnot. We love Vitalik. What is interesting is that he actually interacted with the coin. So he officially approved, as he purchased it, you see here, approved 𝗕𝗅𝗚 as the official coin from his official wallet, which is pretty huge as well. If you look at the token is beaten big time. I have been talking about this on my shows. which, by the way, you should watch. I do have a trading channel. It's called the 100x Club. I do teach you how to trade. We do have a live show every single day coming live. There is a link in the description that you gotta check and go to the 100x Club and subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you will not regret it. I called this coin quite early. It was coming actually from Gustavo. We looked at this coin. I do think that we bought around here and we had a very, very decent run up with it. Like, I think we pulled the 1500%, which is absolutely insane, but it is at a great place to buy, in my opinion. One, if we believe that cats will outperform dogs and other memes this cycle, and two, if we do believe that the ETH ETF will ignite an ETH season for the entire ecosystem, and therefore these coins can run. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you like this. I hope that you got any value out of it, and if you make any money out of this, please do let me know, because I want to hear your successes. Come connect with me on Twitter, subscribe, smash the like, and come back next time as well. And I believe I will see you in the next one. Take care.